the 24th pick, the Cleveland Browns select KC Concepcion, wide receiver, Texas A&M.
The 2025 nation's most versatile college football player has officially inked his rookie contract, becoming the final member of the Browns' 2026 class to secure a 4-year deal. The wide receiver out of Texas A&M is coming off a monster 2025 season with the Aggies, being named first-team AP All-American after leading the team with 61 receptions, over 900 receiving yards, and hauling in 9 touchdowns. While Concepcion's on-field moments speak for themselves, the 21-year-old gained massive support after speaking out against critics who dare bully people like himself with speech impediments. The young wide receiver's competitive spirit and adaptability ultimately gave the Browns a dynamic addition who confidently knows exactly who he is.
I'm very, versatile. I can play pretty much any position on the field, and after the catch, it's electric. I get the ball in my hands. I'm trying to go score. So the more you can do, the more value you have. So I'm ready. I'm ready to I am ready to do whatever to help out the team.
From the NFL draft to the Cleveland Browns and now to the insiders, KC Concepcion. Welcome to the show. That is Steve Wyche. I am Judy Battista. KC, let's just start with, it has been a whirlwind few months for you. You were a first-round draft pick. You just got engaged, too. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
And you just wrapped up your first mini camp. You're welcome. And you just wrapped up your first mini camp for the Browns. What has your adjustment to the NFL been like these last few months?
I would say my adjustment to the NFL, it has been good. Just, learning the playbook, learning, every position on the field, honestly.
Casey, you talk about learning every position on the field, especially with that wide receiver group. We know that the Browns have remade that wide receiver room, adding you, drafting Denzel Boston to go with Jerry Judy on that front line group. What do you think about this wide receiver group and how quickly you guys can adapt to improve things in that receiver room?
Yeah, I think that this new wide receiver room, it can be dangerous. Everybody complements each other. Everybody is a different, receiver.
It was clear from the first few practices that the media were allowed to watch that they plan to use you all over the field. That's obviously a big lift for a rookie. How comfortable are you with the playbook, and where are you in your own comfort level with this offense?
I'm very, very comfortable. I'm confident. I know what I can do. Playbook-wise, the first 2 weeks, I had to, learn it. I had to get used to the speed of the game. But honestly, now, I'm all ready. I know the playbook, and I'm just ready to play.
Casey, we're talking about the wide receiver group, but of course, one of the big conversations around the Browns is going to be who's the starting quarterback going to be? Is it going to be Shedeur? Is it going to be Deshaun? From a guy who caught balls from both of them all off season, how do you think that competition has gone?
It's been going amazing. Both of those guys, are amazing people, amazing teammates, amazing quarterbacks. Everybody is fighting, for a spot on the roster. So, it's going to be, intriguing, who comes away with it.
I think when you were coming out of college, we all knew you were an exceptional wide receiver, an All-American. But I think probably most people, until the Combine, did not realize that you grew up with a stutter.
Yes,
why did you want to speak publicly then? And what has the experience been like since you spoke publicly at the Combine?
I had wanted to speak up publicly about it because, I was just, seeing little the videos and and stuff like that. I'm not really afraid to I am not really afraid to be myself. I wanted to speak up to inspire the youth, inspire people who might not be as confident, you know, with their speech impediment.
Well, salute to you about that, because you clearly are a role model, and you've just partnered with Expressable, which is an online company that helps people with speech impediments. What specifically made you want to partner with Expressable?
Yeah, so growing up, you know, I didn't really have all of the resources. I didn't really have all of the outlets, you know, to get the help that I had needed, you know, when I was younger. And then, you know, whenever I found out about the Expressable thing, you know, I just found that it was, you know, very amazing, you know, that I just found that it was very amazing that these great group of people were just able to help out kids all over the world.
What are you hoping with your partnership and just being so public about having a stutter and dealing with a stutter? What are you hoping people will learn from you?
Just you know, always be confident. Always be yourself. You know, never back down. Everybody has their own struggles. Everybody has their own adversities, you know. But it's how you fight through those adversities. You know, it's like how it's how you can go out here and help out other people that might be going through the same things as you.
KC, you're already doing really good work off the field. We can't wait to watch you on the field. Enjoy the rest of your off season. We'll see you in training camp. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you guys very much. Have a nice day.
KC.